Hi there, it's Colleen Flanagan, mind, body, wisdom expert, master dowser, and author of this book, bestseller on Amazon, Fearless Accurate Dowsing. Today I want to talk about the belief that silence keeps us safe. I think a lot of us as kids learned that if we stay quiet, then we're okay, we're safe. I know it's true in my case, and not that my parents were awful parents. They were very kind, loving parents, although we as kids weren't really allowed to speak our minds at all. And that's old school raising, right from the 50s and the 60s. You can ask questions, but don't raise your voice, be polite, be quiet when there's other adults around, all that stuff. Silence keeps us safe. The bad thing is that translates when you get older and inability to communicate well as an adult. And that means communication, not only speaking, and like public speaking I would expect, but also communicating through your writing, your words, social media, videos, things like that. So let's get rid of that. First, if this applies to you, that silence keeps you safe. And in the business world, sometimes that is true. You got to be careful about speaking up, speaking your mind. And I've done that and started some trouble a lot of times. Anyway, and then I went into the silence keeps me safe, but I realized it also can keep you behind others as far as not being someone who speaks up when you need to. So just think of what's the worst that could happen if I'm not silent? What's the worst that can happen if I speak out? And just write it all down and start clearing your governing vessel meridian like this. Tapping if you want, crumbling action. You could spin a pendulum. Where did it go? Here it is. To the left and just start talking about, or you could do all of it. Not all of it. You need more than two hands to do all of it, right? I release my fears of speaking my mind. Maybe since childhood, when I was taught that silence keeps me safe. Or maybe speaking up in school. Oh my God, I went to a religious school where they'd hit you. If you spoke out in class and acted out or anything, you'd be hit. Again, back in the 50s and 60s, right? I release my fear and terror of speaking out or speaking my mind. I also release all this fear of using my communication in a way that's productive and kind and compassionate. Speaking my mind doesn't mean being evil and cruel to people. It just means that I'm able to communicate my needs well. As like a lot of times people say, well, what do you think about this? I'm okay with it. But you're really not. See, that's not good for you. And it's like you're lying to the other people. So just let it go. I release my fear that if I speak my mind, bad things will happen, consequences will happen, like when I was a kid. Someday, if not today, when I'm ready, I will release this belief that silence keeps me safe. In some cases it does. But it also can prohibit you from moving forward in the business world, in relationships, not able to express yourself. And again, I've been there so many times. That's why I wanted to make this video for you. Just clear it all out. And think to yourself, what's the worst that can happen if I start actually telling people what I need, what I would like, in a kind, compassionate way? Well, they'll reject me if I don't agree with everything they say. Do you really want to be around people like that? I wouldn't. And then clear some more if you need to, more fears coming up. And any memories from maybe when you were a child and you spoke out in class and got hit with a ruler, or expelled, or sent out to the hallway. Okay, that happened to me. Just let it go. And then you can put in some positive affirmations if you like. You could spin the pendulum to the right or your hand to the right. Or do this. I now instill super strong, effective communication skills in me. I have decided it's no longer safe to stay silent. And I'm an adult now, and I don't need to worry and believe that silence keeps me safe. I'm not going to speak needlessly and cruelly to anyone, but I choose to let go of my fear that silence keeps me safe, and if I speak my mind, I'm no longer safe. I'll be hurt some way or attacked. Just let it go. Whew. And let that beautiful communication expertise flow into you from spirit. And that's pretty much all you got to do. Just clear out whatever you're afraid of. Get on with your life fearlessly, courageously, easily and effortlessly, and go with the flow. You got this. If you like this video, please leave a comment. Thank you again so much for watching. Namaste. Peace out. Blessings to you. I love you. Bye for now. When you learn to dowse, the universal wisdom is yours for the asking. Please check out my book, Fearless Accurate Dowsing, and any of my self-healing books, all available and very affordable on Amazon. Thank you.